Season 6 is here, so I got the best builds that you can make in Season 6. You can take any 5 of these builds, upgrade it, and go absolutely crazy. I'm giving away 1 free season pass, so you don't have to buy the season pass. And at the end of the giveaway, all you have to do is type W build, enter the giveaway, and I'll pick one at random. But let's get to the build. 6'2" guard, 181 pounds with a 6'6" wingspan. All right, let's get straight into it. So one of the first things we're going to do is the finishing, because we want to be able to dunk the ball. It's going to be an all-around build. So we're going to give him an 89 driving dunk to give him the ability to go contact dunk. And we're going to partner that up with an 80 layup. The 80 layup is going to give him the ability to hit layups as well. And if you want to cap breaker, you can. But this build not even going to have too many cap breakers needed. You know, I don't ever do the veteran and the legend. I don't do the veteran 2 and legend 2 because most people are not that. I just do starter with the season rewards ones. You know what I'm saying? About 8 to 9 cap breakers. All right. So for 3-point shot, we're going to do an 89 3-point shot to partner up with the dunk. So you have a multi-threat option. And on top of that, if you +5 this, which I recommend, you will get a 94 3-pointer, which will give you gold limitless and gold mini marksman. You see right here, we go up there, you're going to get it. But instead, we're going to do 89 so we can cap break it. It's going to save us some points. That's why we're doing. And even if you didn't cap break it, you still can shoot the 3 with 89. Even if you chose to leave it alone. Okay? All right, for free throw, we're doing 87. Now, I know a lot of y'all hate when I do high free throw, but honestly, it's just what I just like high free throw. Better yet, I'll even put it down and I'll show you later is how cheap it is. Okay, so for ball handle, we're gonna do 93 ball handle, and we're gonna do 91 speed with ball. Now, this is another cap breaker option right here, because if you get 94 speed with ball, I'm gonna show you, you get legend lightning launch. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cap break that and work our way up, since speed with ball is kind of expensive to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So for pass accuracy, we're gonna do 82. That should give us the absolute minimum for gold dimer, and now you'll be able to throw the ball to the teammates and they brick anyway. You know, even though you gave them the ball, they're still going to miss their shots because most people can't shoot in this game. But you can say, I got gold dimer, bro, that's on you. So at least you got that out. You know, that's why I'm looking out for you. And then we got the 93 ball handle, we got the 91 speed with ball, which will turn to 94 as you see on the screen where the cap breaker should go. For perimeter D, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a 76 perimeter D. Okay. And it's only turned it's really 74, but when I add this steal, it jumps up. Watch this. Once I put it to 96, it goes to 76. And at 96, you're gonna be able to have glove and interceptor. The ability to steal the ball is gonna make you a defensive threat. You're not gonna think you can play defense, but if you're averaging 6 steals a game, that's called defense, sir. Okay. Now I know y'all like, yo, no, I need 90 perimeter. No, listen, if you're getting steals, you're a defensive player. Okay, it doesn't matter how well you body somebody up. If you're averaging 6-7 steals a game, you are now considered a defensive player. So with a high steal like this, it's very easy to do this. They're not gonna expect you to have this crazy high steal. It's gonna throw them off, and it's actually your highest stat. Honestly, like base stat. So because it's your highest base stat, I mean, you're a lock almost. You know, that's how I look at it. You almost like a little lock. All right, so what we're gonna do also, we're gonna max interior D because it's cheap. It did nothing to the overall really, and it just helps in case you do get babied. They still might miss. They might miss. Keyword might. All right, we got an 89 speed. We're gonna leave that alone, but we're gonna give him an 85 agility so he can play somewhat defense. Strength wise, we give him a 61 strength, and then for vert, give him a 78 vert. 78 vert's gonna give you the ability to do contact dunks and all that, and all those goodies. Now we got a little extra. I guess we can put it on rebound. So now you got rebound chaser as a 6'2". Not saying you're gonna get a whole bunch of rebounds, but you have that option. Now this is a scenario where you can throw the free throw on and just be an extra good free throw player, because there's nowhere else you can really put it that's gonna make too much of a difference. You can add it here to do standing dunk, but you're 6'2". You know, so you can now stand and dunk, and then that's how we got to that point. And I just put it there, you know what I'm saying? Just put it there. Or, you know, and this is how it ends up. As you see, we very balanced build, very all-around balanced build. And shades, we got shades of Baron Davis, DeJounte Murray, and Damian Lillard. And we're gonna get, what we're gonna get, man? What we gonna get? We're gonna get a we're gonna shot creating 3-level threat. Start on, we got the small 4, we got the height of 6'10", we got the weight of 207, and we got the wingspan of 7 foot. Long enough so we can get limitless range and still get contact dunks. That's why we chose 7 foot wingspan. Let's go. So first thing we're gonna do drive and layup. We're gonna do it to 70. Drive and dunk, we're gonna go to 87. So this is one of the ones we're gonna cap break. We'll end up cap breaking this to 89 so we can get the good dunks, so we can have contact dunks in both categories, because we're also gonna rate standing dunk. But you would +2 drive and dunk here, and +2 drive and dunk here will be able to give you the contact. So next thing we're gonna do standing 90. Standing 90 is gonna give you the rise up animations where you can do the standing contact dunk. Since we're 6'10", we will get all those dunk packages as well. We better get the contact dunk packages for 6'10", so you'll be able to dunk on people as a 6'10". Don't worry about it. All right, it's gonna be good. All right, next thing we're gonna do is post ends up being 54 after we touch everything and finish doing it all. 3-pointer, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do an 83-pointer. All right, 80. We're gonna use +3 to cap break. Okay, and it's gonna end up giving us limitless range. And you can max one and make it silver limit. So it's gonna give you the ability to shoot threes relatively easy. We big, so we not trying to really shoot middies like that. We just a drive, dunk, and shoot build. We're gonna go ahead and go to like, I guess 80, 89. We might lower it, we'll see. But it's cheap. It's gonna end up being like that anyway. Okay. Ball handle, we're gonna do 78, and then we're gonna do speedball ball with 68. And we're gonna do pass accuracy at 87 to get a .4 name. Do you need 87? No, but if you want a .4 name, you have to get 87. On top of that, we'll get break starter and dimer gold, so your teammates can break shots after you hit them anyway. Because in most cases, everybody misses in this game. I don't even think dimer works. I honestly feel dimer might be the worst badge in this game, because I've had legend dimer and I've still seen people clank. Where in the past 2Ks, you use dimer on like low 3-ball builds. I used to hit everything with dimer. Now, I don't know what dimer do. Dimer like 1% chance boost or something. It gotta be like 1 or 2% chance boost. Has to, because I don't see it. I don't see the point. We getting 68, so we get lightning launch bronze, and you can use Zion's dribble style, and you actually be able to move relatively well. You can also add max 1 here and get silver lightning launch if you wanted to. That is also a good option. Now for defense, we got defense too. So we're going to do an 83 defense. We'll be able to do a 73 steal, which will give us silver interceptor, and a 78 block, which will give us the ability to block the ball. Okay, and it's going to give you the ability to block the ball. We're going to add a 74 interior, so we can get post lockdown once we add the strength. You'll see in a second. For offensive rim, we're going to put it to 73, because that's where it ends up capping out at. Yeah, and you'll be able to get box out. Watch this. For speed, what we're gonna do 80 speed. You're 6'10" with 80 speed. You're fast. Okay, you're not the fastest in the world, but you're fast enough. 75 agility, 73 strength, 73 strength. Psych, we're going 82 strength. Excuse me, 82 strength. And we're gonna get a movable enforcer, box out beast. You see, now you're seeing all that post lockdown and all those goodies. We're gonna max out his vertical to give him a 75 vert. So I'm gonna add it to offensive rebound and low key. Let me see if I lower this. Hold on, let me see something. If I lower this, will I be able to get enough? Low key, you can get that rebound to 80. So now you have an option play. If you like veteran, you can get it to 80 now. There you go. So you a veteran 3 or veteran 2, whatever. You got the extra +5. I don't have it. We got the extra +5. Why not go ahead and boost this and get silver rebound chaser? Okay, now you can do that. The rest we can just don't get contact dunks. We're gonna get standing dunks. We're gonna get limitless range 3 after we do the +3. We got enough to get the .4 name. We got an 83 perimeter, 73 block. We can get this cap broken if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You could if you really wanted to get a cap broken. Honestly, let me see. If I do this, will it? Nah, it's about the same worth. About the same worth. So that's an option. Or you could literally +5 this if you wanted to get it too. So hypothetically, what we could do also, we can do this, right? Let me see. Will it give it to us? It still won't give it to us. Interesting. So that's how you know rebounding is strong in here. It's worth a lot. It's not even worth the same amount as 3 in this game. So rebounding for 6'10" is good. So +4 right here. Get them rebounds on top of it, man. So once you finish with this build, you'll get shades of Scottie Pip, Franz Wagner, and Zach. You're gonna get a two-way inside the arc point forward name. I wish you can get just point forward, but in order to do that, you have to make the build way worse to get that off. Like when I say way worse, that has to be, you know. So standing up, what we doing? We take that boy to 90. All right, so we can go to 79. All right, bow. All right, so what we gonna get at 79? You're gonna see shortly after I add the mid-range to 89, and then add the three-pointer to 83. So now you're gonna see we're gonna have to be able to shoot really well with this build. You're gonna have post-fade phenom, set shot specialist, and then we got the 79 just to get it off. You know what I'm saying? Just to get off what we need to get off. That's fine. All right. Next thing we're gonna do is gonna do pass accuracy to 94. You hear that? A glue, bow. 94 is gonna give us Hall of Fame break starter, looks like, and Hall of Fame dimer. Why not? Now we're automatically triple double threat on our Wimby Brook build. Okay, we doing both. We doing it all. Don't tell me it's gonna be my new build. I'll do it. Block, we're gonna do 84. Okay, we're gonna do 84 block. It's gonna give us paint patroller, which we're so tall we should be okay. Our interior D, we're gonna do 82 because why not? Why not? So we can get, you know, post lockdown once we add some strength. All right, so let's add the strength. The weakness build will be strength. We're gonna have an 87 strength. We're going to have speed. We're going to have a 52. We're not that fast. We're gonna make the rest agility. Why not? Vert, we're gonna max the vert as high as we can do, 70. A lot of y'all gonna be like, oh, 70 vert, but he's 7'3", buddy. He's taller than everyone he's gonna go against. Why not? Next thing we're gonna do is 92 with the option, with the play read option to give it 96. Okay, that's the point. We're gonna give it 96 with cap breakers +4. All right. For offensive rebound, I'm gonna do 86 offensive rebound. Why not? It just helps you get rebounds in both ways, in both facets of the game. All right. And the next thing we're gonna do, we got free throw. We can put up his free throw. Why not? We got extra. So, and then it had this maxed out. And then the rest, it was just like trivial stats, like stuff that didn't really matter. Like I lowered the driving layup, and then the rest just don't really matter. I mean, you could raise this stuff, but you're not really gonna get much out of it. So I chose not to raise these. So the actual thing that I would recommend, the actual build that I use, the final build, you do the shades and all those goodies. You'll get shades of Sabonis, Jokic, and Brook Lopez. Did I say Jokic? Joel Embiid and Brook Lopez. And you're gonna get a two-way three-level playmaker. This build is a shooting guard, 6'4", 225 pounds with a 7-foot wingspan. You're tall enough to contest the meta. The meta of this game is short guards. Why would you make a 6'8" lock when you're gonna be chasing around 6'2", 6'1" guards? So you always want to be a little bit taller than the meta and still tall enough to handle a 6'5" or a 6'6". So let's start off with the stat. The first thing we're gonna do, let's do finishing first. And what we're gonna add a high dunk to this build. So you're gonna be able to just contact dunk at will. We're gonna get a 91 drop and dunk, and we're gonna use 2 cap breakers to get it to 93. That'll give us the ability to get gold posterizer. Okay, so we're getting gold posterizer on this lockdown. But this lockdown is already about to be better than the last lock I posted. I posted it and y'all gave me feedback, so we made it even better now. Driving left, we're gonna go 75. We're gonna do layup mix master. Bronze is what you're gonna get for it. And then close shot, we're gonna leave close shot about the same because there's no point to touch it anymore. So this is gonna end up being 93 driving dunk. And for standing dunk, we're gonna go ahead and give him an 84 standing. And he's gonna end off with a 35 post control. All right. You can also get standing dunks now. This is enough to get, I think, the regular baseline standing dunks. So you should be cool with this number right here. Let's get to defense though. The most important part you care about. All right, first thing first, we're getting a 95 perimeter D, and we're going to cap break this with 4 cap breakers to get to 99 perimeter defense. All right, we're also going to give this build a 94 steal, and we're going to use 2 cap breakers to give it 96. This is all 8 cap breakers that most people have. Most people at this point of the game have 8 cap breakers, and it is accessible. If you have less, that you can alt the build accordingly. You don't have to upgrade steal if you don't want to. You can put it on the drive and dunk. But this is if you have 8 cap breakers, and I have 8 personally. So this is what I personally would do, and a lot of people have 8 or more. So this is what you do. Right. The thing we can do is we can give them a 71 block. This is gonna give you a high flyer denier, so you'll be able to swat the ball and chase the ball down. So it's just gonna help you. It's just gonna help you at this point. Why not? All right, we're gonna ending with a 55 interior D also. After you start touching stuff, that's what's gonna end up. And for rebounding, we're gonna do a 60 rebound, so you can get rebound chaser. So you have the ability to get rebounds also. I mean, it's just only gonna help you at this point. Now let's go to playmaking. Now, if you see playmaking, it already touched because we touched other stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get an 81 ball handle. We're gonna get a 75 speed with ball, and we're gonna end up with a 57 pass accuracy. Okay, this is gonna give you handles for days. It's gonna give you unpluckable silver, and then you're gonna get strong handle because we're gonna add strength to this build, as you're gonna see. All right, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add a 3 ball. The 3 ball is gonna go to 83. Don't worry, we got a jumper. If you want more jumpers to put on this build, right there in the description, I got a free jump shot blueprint that will give you a whole bunch of free jump shots, and in the description below you can check it out. It's free. You can go download it and look at all my jump shot guides, and it should help you shoot way better. All right, we're also gonna give him a 73 free throw. It's good enough. You'll get the job done, and 83 is perfect from a corner, top of the key, and you got limitless range bronze, so you actually can shoot a little bit better than the average person even with it. And if you really wanted to add 2 cap breakers to this, you could if you get extra beyond that, but this is just solid all around. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go over to physicals. We're gonna go 92 agility, which is gonna give us legend pick dodger. Okay, the last lockdown build I didn't include it, and y'all let me know. How you gonna have 99 perimeter without 99? Blah blah blah. 99 perimeter without legend pick dodger. We have it now. There's nothing else to complain about, brother. There's nothing else you can complain about. Speed, we're gonna give him a 90 speed. So now, not only do you have the agility, you're also gonna have the speed to run around. You're gonna be faster than everybody. All right, you add a speed take, it makes it even crazier. Strength going 85. This is gonna give you strong handle Hall of Fame and a movable gold. You should be good enough. Most people aren't strong to begin with, so you should overpower just about everybody you play against. And then vert, we're gonna give him an 80 vert for the dunk. So now you got 80 vert. You'll be able to dunk the ball and get all the contacts also, and nobody will be able to out jump. Takeovers, in my personal opinion, based on what I see, let's look at it. We got driver, you'll get, that's just dunking. I wouldn't do driver. Fortress, you can do fortress. I might do fortress because you get strength and 3-pointer. That's one you can do. Glue is a popular one that a lot of people like. It gives you basically perimeter and strength if you want more perimeter, but honestly in this scenario I don't think we need it. I don't really think we need it. Pest is a good one. It gives you higher perimeter, high steal, and high agility. Honestly, because we're gonna get it so high, you won't need it. So in this build you got to pick something that it doesn't really have a lot of, and for that scenario you might want to go with something like slice, which will make you a better dunker. It's gonna give you a 98 dunk, 97 speed, and 99 agility. So slice is something that will fill in a pocket, so you can do slice, or you can even do something like spot up shooter or swiper, just to increase things that you don't already have. But once we get the steal and all that, Doug, Chrissy, Derek White, and Donovan Mitchell, and let's see what we're gonna get. We're gonna get a name of a let's see, should be like a 2-way inside out slasher if I recall. Yeah, you're gonna get a 2-way inside out slasher, a rare name for a lockdown. You're not gonna expect a lock to be called a 2-way inside out slasher. So when you're making the build, one of the first things we're gonna do, we're gonna give him an 83 3-ball, okay? And we're also gonna give him a 90 mid-range. All right, you're gonna see why, because we're gonna combo it with the 87 post control, and that's gonna give us post fade phenom, post up duet. So this build can also get in the post. There's so many ways you can score with this build. It's too many ways, man. And then the kicker right here, look at this, bro. You get a 70 on a 7-3. I mean on a 7-1. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're gonna max the speed with ball out just so we can have some speed on them. I want them to at least be kind of fast. Pass accuracy, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do 87. This is gonna get his brother the ability to fling the ball around like a point guard, bro. Like I gave him LeBron James pass style. And we was flinging that ball everywhere then. I'm like, oh yeah, this is where it's at. This where it's at. And then I had the max 1 on limitless range. So I was using silver limitless range with this build. So you can like step back a little bit further than the normal people. But hold on, I'm gonna show you a little kicker. In a moment. Also, let's go to rebound. Now the most important thing with rebound, we're gonna do 92. Okay? It's gonna give us gold rebound chaser. Alright, it's solid. And we're not gonna do too much on the offensive rebound. We're doing just enough, you know, to get it. Because I do still get offensive rebounds because I max 1 rebound chaser. Rebound chaser max 1 turns this into a Hall of Fame rebound chaser. So we have a Hall of Fame rebound chasing build now. Now we do not get any legend badges, but I think we'll be okay. It was just a Hall of Fame build. So interior D, we're gonna do 88 because I'm seeing you need high interior D, and that's gonna complement it with an 84 strength. Okay, you see right here 84. We're gonna be able to get post lockdown gold. Alright, now I know a lot of y'all want brick wall a little bit higher. I personally, for this type of build, I think would be alright as a popper, but you can always cap break it there if you want to. If you want to cap break it, you can. But me personally, I think I'm alright. I'm gonna do a 77 vert, and that's what make this build leap. That's what make this build leap around, and it's gonna give us pogo stick gold, as you see right here. And so you'll be able to keep jumping up and down the paint for the paint protection. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add him an 84 block. And I don't think we really need it higher. You can add more, but I don't think we need it higher because we're already 7-1. We're already a tall build. So we don't have to have the highest. Next thing I'm going to do is steal so we can get interceptor passes, you know, so you can steal the ball. You want to be able to at least, you know, catch it because the interceptors in this game are wild. Speed, he going to be slow, but look, everybody's slow in this game. That's what I'm realizing. Everybody move like a turtle in this game. And I think you have the option, if you want to, you can cap break that too to 80 and then cap break this if you like really grind the game, and you can get it even higher. But other than that, I'm not even making it for cap breakers. This build's not even made for cap breakers. So watch this. Hold on, we're gonna get an 81 dunk to give us rise up. We're gonna do a 73 dunk to give us posterize, so you can go do little dunks in the paint. We're gonna give him a 72 driving layup. He got a layup game. And then we're gonna give him an 87, so he got a hook specialist. So you can do hooks on top of it too. You a post player that can shoot a 3 ball, that can hit a mid-range, that can dribble a little bit. You know, you got a little bit of dribbling, that can pass, that can protect the paint and get rebound. It's a crazy build, man. I'm telling you right now, it's a crazy build. And we got a little bit more. I think the rest I put on either free throw or you a big dummy, bro. 50. You a little slow, but hey, that's your weakness. You just slow, but you got a complete game. So this is the build that we're gonna be doing for the 7-1 speed boosting demigod. And we got Shade the DeMarcus Cousins, Nikola Jokic, and Sabonis, and then we got should say the same build name, 2-way 3-level playmaker. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, man. Leave a like, something new. If you want to see another banger build, you can click that one in the middle of the screen. That one went absolutely crazy. And you can make that one if you don't like any of these 5.